Hey, what's up y'all? This is Charlie. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing y'all how to make my delicious peaches and homemade vanilla upside down bundt cake from scratch. This cake has real peaches in it, of course, no canned peaches, but you can use the can if you want to. It basically combines the ingredients with the upside down pineapple cake, except we use peaches. We create a filling with that, which we add on top of the cake and inside of the cake batter. And of course, we create a moist homemade vanilla bundt cake recipe. So we combine that together. And after the cake is baked, we drizzle a butter vanilla peach with a hint of cinnamon and spice cake glaze right on top. This recipe calls for about 15 to 18 slices of peaches and homemade vanilla bundt cake. It has lots of peaches in it, nice vanilla flavor. It's more of a moist and dense type of cake, so you're really gonna like it. Absolutely delicious. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, here's all you'll need to make your peaches and homemade vanilla bundt cake. Let's get started with our ingredients. You'll need 5 large to medium-sized ripe peaches. If you are using canned peaches, you will need 2 15-ounce cans of sliced peaches. And along with that, you will need some all-purpose flour, sugar, brown sugar, salt, baking powder, unsalted butter at room temperature, large eggs at room temperature, whole milk at room temperature, sour cream at room temperature, heavy whipping cream at room temperature, vanilla extract, butter extract, peach extract, cake batter extract, ground cinnamon, ground allspice, buttercup yellow gel paste food coloring, and some confectioner sugar. And to bake your peaches and homemade vanilla bundt cake, you will need some Baker's Joy non-stick baking spray and a Nordic Ware Anniversary Bundt pan. Now this is a 15 cup in capacity bundt pan. And there we have it. Alright, now if you purchase fresh peaches and you want to ripen them, here I have some brown paper bags, and I place the peaches into the brown paper bags, and from there you're just gonna grab it like that. And you're going to let them ripen in your kitchen, on your kitchen counter for about 2 days. Alright, let's get straight to it. So I'm gonna get started by preheating my fire to medium heat. Okay, here I have a small pot of simmering water, and from there I'm just going to add about 2 peaches at a time into the simmering water. Let this simmer for 2 minutes. So I'm just going to take a little spoon here, and I'm just going to carefully remove the peaches out of the simmering water. And from there we're going to take them and place it onto this serving plate. Let this cool for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, here we have a peach here. We let it cool off for about 5 to 10 minutes. Here I have a serrated knife, and I'm just going to take the knife and I'm just going to gently cut the outer skin of the peach. Don't cut all the way into the peach. You just want to gently cut into the skin like that. And we're going to go on this side. And there we go. Alright, now to peel the peach, you want to start right here from where the stem is. And you're just going to take your finger and just gently pull that out. And as you can see, the skin is right there. Same thing right here. Right where the stem is, pull it out. And from there you can just grab it and just carefully peel the skin off of the peach. And there we have it. Our peach is nice and peeled. Now if you have any issues, you can always use a fruit peeler to help you out if you like. Okay, next I'm going to rinse the peaches off with cold water. Most of the time after peeling peaches, they may get really slimy, so rinsing them off will help get rid of that. So remember those grooves that we cut into the peach earlier from when we cut the skin? Alright, okay, we're going to take our knife, our serrated knife, and now we're going to carefully cut deep into the peach, using those grooves to help you out, just like that. Okay, now let's do this side. Cut that out. And there we go. So from there, we're just going to take it and we're just going to carefully pull it off. Oop. All right, we're just going to put that in this large bowl here. That's another section. Okay, so here's the peach seed right here. We're just going to pull that off. And from there, we have 4 sections of 1 peach, and we're just going to place that into this bowl here. Now, if you're having any trouble with opening up your peach to expose the seed, don't try to force it open, because sometimes the peach can be really can be ripened to the point of if you pull it open, you'll mess it up. You're gonna take a sharp serrated knife, and you're gonna cut into the seed just like that. Now, if you hit the seeds, just go back a little bit further, and then cut down like that. As you can see, it's starting to come off already. Just be very gentle with it. Don't try to rush it off or anything like that. And there we go. And from there, we're just going to take each peach section and we're just going to cut it into slices. Slices should be pretty thick like that. And just cut right through. And there you go. And there we have it. 3 peach slices ready to go. Now, if you're using the canned peaches, you're going to take them and add them into this mesh strainer with a bowl underneath it to catch the juices. Then from there, transfer the sliced peaches into a large bowl. Then it's on to the next step. Alright, let's get started with the peach topping and filling. So in this large bowl, I have my sliced peaches right on in there. And to that, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Break that up a little bit. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of allspice, 3 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon of peach extract, and 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Stir all your ingredients together. And there we have it. Our peach filling and topping is ready. Alright, let's get started with the preparation of our ingredients. So for our dry ingredients, here I have a medium-sized bowl with a mesh strainer. You can also use a cake sifter as well. Add 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour or cake flour, 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Sift all the ingredients into this medium-sized bowl. Stir all your ingredients together. Okay, let's get started with the preparation of our wet ingredients. So in this separate medium-sized bowl, and since I'm using all-purpose flour, I'm going to add 1/3 cup of whole milk at room temperature, 1/3 cup of sour cream at room temperature, 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream at room temperature. If you are using cake flour, add 1/2 cup of whole milk at room temperature, 2/3 cup of sour cream at room temperature, and 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream at room temperature. Now let's finish adding the rest of the ingredients. 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of butter extract, 1/2 teaspoon of cake batter extract, and 1/8 teaspoon of the Buttercup Yellow Gel Paste Food Coloring. And I placed it on the tip of this utensil here, and I'm just going to swirl that into the liquid. I'm going to take my whisk and stir all the ingredients together. There we go. Alright, let's get started with the preparation of our cake batter. So in our stand mixer bowl fitted with the paddle attachment, you can also use a hand mixer as well. Add 2 sticks of unsalted butter, softened and at room temperature, right on in there. And 2 cups of sugar. I'm going to start my mixer on a medium-low speed just to get that butter and sugar incorporated. Then I'm going to turn my mixer up to the highest setting, and I'm going to mix this on high speed for 6 minutes. Now at some point during those 6 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and stop my mixer. Scrape down the sides of your bowl. Continue mixing that in. Alright, scrape down the sides of your bowl. Okay, next I'm going to start my mixer on a medium speed and add 4 large eggs in at room temperature, 1 at a time. Alright, scrape down the sides of your bowl. Okay, next I'm going to alternate the all-purpose flour or cake flour mixture and the vanilla cream mixture into the batter. Now we're only going to add the dry and wet ingredients in here 3 separate times. We're not doing any measurements. I'm going to add the first amount of the all-purpose or cake flour mixture and the first amount of the vanilla cream mixture. Mix this on a medium-low speed for about 15 to 20 seconds or until combined. All right, scrape down the sides of your bowl. Add the second amount of the all-purpose flour or cake flour mixture and the second amount of the vanilla cream mixture. Mix this on a medium-low speed for about 15 to 20 seconds or until combined. All right, scrape down the sides of your bowl. Add the third and final amount of the all-purpose flour or cake flour mixture and the third and final amount of the vanilla cream mixture. Make sure you get a spatula to get that all in there. Mix this on a medium-low speed for about 15 to 20 seconds or until combined. All right, scrape down the sides of your bowl and our homemade vanilla bundt cake batter is now ready. Spray your bundt pan with the Baker's Joy non-stick baking spray. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and preheat my oven to 325 degrees. All right, here's our peaches that we prepared earlier. Have a slotted spoon here. I'm just gonna take the peaches and I'm just gonna carefully add them into the bundt pan. Spread that around in there. And from there, I'm just going to shake the bundt pan to make everything nice and even. And next, I'm going to add my prepared yellow bundt cake batter. I'm just going to carefully pour that on top of the peaches. Next, I'm going to take my spatula and just spread the cake batter around my bundt pan as evenly as possible. To make the batter more even, I'm going to shake my bundt pan. And I'm going to take my hand and tap the pan at the bottom. This is the last of the peaches here. And I'm just going to carefully add that on top of the cake batter. Okay, next I'm going to take a spoon and I'm just going to swirl the peaches into the cake batter. Just as you see here, I'm just swirling that on in there. And from there, just take your spoon and spread the cake batter around your bundt pan again. To make the batter more even, shake your bundt pan. And from there, tap the pan at the bottom. Now it is ready to be baked. Place this into a preheated 325-degree oven on the bottom rack. Bake this for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Alright, it's been about 1 hour and 10 minutes now for our cake. Now let's go ahead and remove this out of the oven. Now, a toothpick inserted into the cake should come out clean. Let this cool for about 3 to 4 hours before removing it out of the pan. Okay, the cake has cooled completely, and I taken the bundt pan and I flipped the cake over onto this cooling rack here. Sorry I didn't do the demonstration because when I recorded it, I ended up deleting it by accident. So alright, let's get started with making our peach vanilla icing. So in this measuring cup, I've added 1 1/3 cups of confectioner's sugar. And to that, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of warm whole milk, 3 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter, 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon of butter extract, 1/4 teaspoon of peach extract, 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/8 teaspoon of allspice, and just a sprinkle of salt just to bring out all the flavors. I'm going to take my whisk and stir all the ingredients together until combined, or until the mixture is creamy and smooth with no visible lumps. And there we go, our peach and vanilla icing is ready. Okay, and now I'm going to take the icing, and what you can do is you can just drizzle the icing on top of the cake, but I'm going to try something a little different here. So I'm going to just take my my measuring cup and just go like that, do a little drizzle pattern on top of the cake. So here goes nothing. You just do a little large drizzle pattern on top of the cake. Do this the best way you can. Now you're going to wait about 10 to 15 minutes, and after that the cake is ready to be served. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Peaches and homemade vanilla upside down bundt cake made by a New Orleans native. If you like my channel, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell button if you want to be notified of my videos. I have an official website for all of my recipes, including this one. Go to www.charliethecookandrews.com. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter under the name Charlie the Cook Andrews. Stay tuned as Charlie's taste test is coming up next. Can't wait. Now it's time to go ahead and take a bite. Y'all look at that. Man, oh man, this cake is really good. Now, I just want to let y'all know that this cake is more on a moist and dense side, okay? It has a wonderful peach flavor because, of course, we added quite a few peaches in it. It also has a very nice vanilla flavor. It's moist, absolutely delicious. Now, all I need now is a nice little scoop of vanilla ice cream, and I'll be good to go. Yes! Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, have a good one. Peace.